Hi guys, this is another plant vlog, but actually what I'm trying to do is show you guys in regards to my homemade pond. This is, I'm gonna put it down below. I haven't done a video of just the pond itself, and I'm still experimenting. Today is actually day 2 for this, and these are 3 different Hoyas. They weren't really doing great. This one was doing the best, and I'm very, very new to Hoyas, as I have mentioned before. And don't worry, this pot, whatever you guys see here, I will put it in the description section, so do check that out if you're interested. Also, all my social media accounts are in there as well, and what I use to water these. So today's day 2, and this is in I think 3 or 4. It's a tiny pot. If you haven't, there is an unboxing video of all these 3. They were really, really small, so I got a little worried because as I said, I'm new to Hoyas, and this is an obscura, this is a pallida, and this is the Nummularioides. I can't say it. I just can't say it. So this is like a super teeny tiny one, and let's see. This was doing like the best. I mean, she wasn't really like growing, but I've only had them for a short amount of time. And what I have noticed, especially when it comes to Hoyas, is they do take a while to acclimate. But once they do acclimate, for me, they just grow like a weed. So I'm kind of hoping that they will acclimate pretty quickly, and they will just get better. So an obscura looks like this. This is probably like the thinnest leaf Hoya that I do have. Most of my Hoyas are very thick leaf kind of plants. So I was really scared about this because the last time I had a thin leafed Hoya, which is a lacunosa, died in less than 24 hours. If I got it on a Monday afternoon, it died when I woke up Tuesday morning. So what I've learned is that Hoyas are epiphytic. I don't know if I'm saying it right, so if you guys know how to say it better, let me know down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you will enjoy the rest of my video. You're gonna hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell, so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. So anyway, yesterday I took this to bare root as much as I could. They were in my Hoya mix, which was orchid bark, cactus soil, and perlite. And the cactus soil that I do use is not Miracle-Gro. I do not recommend that because it retains so much water and so much moisture. I do have a comparison video for that one. I'll try to link that down below as well. If not, it's going to be above the video. So I was having a problem with it because I am new to Hoyas, and what I've understood is that every Hoya is very different. There are Hoyas that prefer to be watered more constantly. There are Hoyas that prefer to be dried out more. And as I've said, I'm a beginner with Hoyas. I wanted to grow my Hoya collection this year because I've gotten over the fear. It took me about a year to get over the fear when my lacunosa died within less than 24 hours, which really, really sucked. So I thought my orchids are in a self-watering pot, and they are thriving. They're always constantly blooming, and if all the flowers have wilted and died, which lasts me about 5 to 6 months, what happens is that they're always constantly also either growing buds, or the buds are also maturing. And like it's just constantly producing flowers. So they're very similar to orchids. They're both epiphytic plants. So what that means is that it's a type of plant that doesn't want to sit in water. They usually climb on trees. So Hoyas and orchids are very similar with that. So I thought, why not give it a try? Because my obscura, I don't think she's doing really great. I think I have better luck with the thicker leaves. This is a pallida, and if you haven't seen my unboxing, like I said, it will be linked down below, or I'll also put it up above on the on this video. So they sit in a west facing window. I was watering them when half of the pot was dry in my Hoya mix. And I don't know if it was due to just not constantly having great amount of light, that this is starting to discolor. But I like I said, I'm new, so I don't really know. If you guys have any tips, tricks on how to take care of it, that'll be great. But they're all three of them. I'm putting them in a small pot so that they could share it, because they're really tiny, and I don't think they need a separate pot currently. Hopefully, in about a year, they can have their own pot, maybe this size or maybe a little bit bigger. And this pot here has like a dial, and I will try to show you. So I can take out where my substrate is, which is my homemade pond or gritty mix, or homemade gritty mix, or homemade rock mix to use as a substrate or a medium. Or if you are new to gardening, it also means like medium or substrate can be meant for like what you use in soil, or as soil, or for soil, or instead of soil. So this is what it looks like. The pot, I will link it down below, and it never moves, which is great in a sense. But I was a little worried because I've only really used the Dicsount brand, and they were much easier to take out versus this. But that's fine. It's not very difficult to check the water. So that's what I did. And in the dial here, it says it's close to minimum. So what I'm planning to do is just check the bottom, and there is a ton of water in there. So basically the self-watering system is like this. It constantly is providing moisture and water to the plant itself, or the plant itself. So you're not going to be worried about that. It's a very good system for beginner gardeners. I would not suggest you use like soil or even coco coir, which that's what they provide in a lot of self-watering pots, and that's what they encourage is soil and coco coir. From my personal experience with self-watering pots, they don't really work well with that. What works well is a very airy medium like rocks or bark. I have never used perlite before. I've never really thought to do that. Those are the ones that are successful. I have used it with regular potting soil, and that didn't work at some point. And I follow the directions to the T. What happened is that it would just get really, really wet, and because it's constantly getting moisture up due to the reservoir in the bottom that has the water in. So if you have like a thirsty, humid-loving plant, you don't even need a humidifier, because it's constantly giving out the extra moisture through the reservoir below. I would also advise that if you are looking for pots, to get one that has like slits in the top as well. I think that does help and provide the extra humidity and moisture, which water is always constantly evaporating because of the reservoir in the bottom. So this one does have slits on the side. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has slits on the side. So that does help in that sense. Again, this is only day 2, and I will try to document this as much as I can to see the progress, because this is the first time I've ever used this brand. First time I've ever used a gritty mix, my homemade gritty mix, my homemade stone mix, my homemade pond. And there is no like slow release fertilizer here. But anyway, everything is going to be linked down below in the description section as always for you guys to check out. So this is what it looks like, 3 Hoyas in 1. If you haven't seen my unboxing, these came in, they haven't grown yet. These came in super tiny pots. Like this was just in a container with some paper towel. Oh, I have to put that back in. This one came in like, I think a 1-inch pot, and then this one came in like a 2-inch pot, I think. I'm not really sure, but they were really super tiny. There is a little bit of growth, but this is just, I don't know if it's with me or it just happened to do that. This one has 0 growth. This one has zero growth as well, so we shall see the progress. If you guys have any tips or questions, anything in regards to what I just showed you guys, let me know down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Again, everything that you're seeing right now, everything that I am using will be linked down in the description section. So if you are interested and you want to do what you want this pot, you want any of this, it will be in the description section. So do check that out. Thank you guys so much for the encouraging words, the just being amazing people, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.